You do that before you go. And then you got to make sure I get home safe. So before you leave home, your cab's booked there and back.
My travel is already sorted, yeah. I mean, really and truly, I should be on chauffeur level now, but we're pushing. We're pushing P.
Are there any guys in there that you would consider for a potential partner?
Absolutely, all of them.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
But do none of them get to be that? Do any of them get to be that at any point?
How long would you finesse a guy for before you realise he's the one?
Oh, no.
A guy that you're finessing regular, he would never be the one because he's finessing you. So you want a man that's going to think, you know what? Stuff her, mate. You know what I mean? I'm better than that.
No.
You want a man to chase you?
I'm not into that, really.
So you don't want a man to ignore you, but you don't want a man... I know you earlier on I asked you, and I worked out that you wanted the mind reader.
Yes. There are a few, you know, you can really build that. There's guys who have telepathy, but it's very hard to come across.
Bro, she wants the man. She wants the man that she wants, bruv. That's
good on her. She knows what she wants.
Exactly.
Listen.
Are you having safe sex?
I don't have sex.
What?
Wait, what?
That's what I'm asking you. What do you not do? Because I don't know what a city girl is, and people just naturally think that you're going out there having sex. Even he thought that. That's why I had to ask the question.
So I'm abstinent.
You need to go and tell me what city girls actually do, because that's what people are assuming. People are assuming, right, that you're going out. And that's why he was saying that men are paying for sex. But I just thought that the men just went out there to be with a pretty girl, to hang with for the night, somebody to talk to, like a bit of arm candy.
No, I mean, but okay. When you talk about men paying for sex, men pay for sex anyways in all that they do.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not talking about it's transactional.
No.
I mean, if you met someone that you liked, yeah, you're going to sleep with them. That's just life. It doesn't have to be about you finessing them or nothing.
Exactly.
But on a normal night, going out, city girls are not about sex. City girls are just going out as good-looking groups of girls that a group of boys can pay for to be their company for the night.
Yes.
They're scouting for talent.
No, it's like spend it. I don't care how much you make. I don't care how much you have. You're going to spend it.
Yeah.
You're going to spend as much as you can whilst you're with me.
And what are the qualifications that you need, or what do you need? Do you need to? I want to know the types of clothes that you need to wear, the body shape. I want to know how you look. I want to know the kind of places you would go, you wouldn't go.
It's all in the mindset. Like, it's all in the mindset.
Because right now you don't look cheap.
As in
the day off, you look quite well put together and very expensive. You look extremely expensive. Why are you coming and mash up my studio? And then they're going to say that it's just pretty cheap things. Do you know what I mean? Not that it's you mashing up the people's place. Listen. Yeah, but no, because you look like... Oh, then let me high maintenance.
Yes.
That's the word I'm looking for.
That's the word.
High maintenance.
Definitely.
That's what I meant, that you don't look cheap. I wasn't being it that way. I was thinking she looks expensive, and that's it. You look high maintenance.
Yeah, no, I can't be bought, but I would say that I am high maintenance. Someone's got to maintain it.
In the last... how old are you?
25.
Right, in the last 5 years, if you used to stand in front of a mirror, butt naked, how much would you have spent on your body?
Well, my creams aren't cheap. I spend
No, just a whole sum. You're naked looking in front in the mirror.
Yeah.
How much money are you looking at naked in front of your mirror? You just come out the shower, how much does your body cost? How much have you spent in the last 5 years?
To maintain myself.
Yeah. Naked. Because then obviously you want to add on the clothes, you want to add on the hair, you want to add on the makeup. That's all add-on. How much have you spent on your body in the last 5 years?
I mean, I haven't even started Botox yet, so I'm not sure. But my gym membership's like £100 a month. I've been to the gym for about 3 years straight in the 5 years, because I do take time out. Therapist is expensive as well. I've got a life coach. That all contributes to my naked self. What else? My nails are usually always done. That's about £100 every 2 weeks. But like I said, I take breaks from that.
Are your lips natural?
I'm looking at her tits.
They are.
Yeah, my tits are natural. My lips are natural. What, do you want to feel it?
I want to feel them. No. Are they really natural?
Yeah.
I could believe the breasts.
Don't say nothing, Rick.
But I thought that you had a lip cosmetics
Why?
because of the plump nature of them.
Don't get me for this.
No, I'm.
Oh, you got good bra on.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got good underwear on.
That cost as well. But no, my lips are real.
They don't look well.
Congratulations.
Is that the look that you're going for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you, is it a thing?
Well,
Like fake lips, fake tits?
Yes, it is.
yeah.
And you're the most unnatural looking natural person that I've had on my show.
Yeah.
Very unnatural.
No, seriously.
Bro, I don't care about none of that. Like,
No, I'm deadly serious.
I don't care about the lips.
That is what I didn't want to come out and say, have you had this, done that? That's why I thought, how much have you spent?
Oh, no.
And the first thing that he's looking at your lips, I was looking at your breasts,
And I was looking at
and they're all real.
I was looking at the mirror. The back.
I've had girls come on here, right, with breasts like yours and lips like yours, and they've had stuff done.
I don't believe in getting things done unless you need to or have to or feel to.
So you're literally making the most of what you've got.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And it's very difficult. Because as much as I'm a city girl, it's hard, you know.
Because you've got to keep up with. I don't think you need to, because I think you've done it naturally.
She's boring.
No, I think you've done it. I really think that you've done it naturally.
How do you keep looking at me like? How can you be this good? Yeah. And then be single. What happened?
Because it's the inside.
But you,
Right,
but you
that's
know
what
something,
I'm alluding to.
No. I gotta be really serious. Because if I was a man, I would look at you and think she's fake as shit.
I mean, guys are
now
quite open and like they do that. They do it to everyone though. So it's like, oh, I mean,
I am just blasted amazed that you look like that and it's natural.
Thank you. Good genes.
Because I thought that you were spending a whole. What's your nationality? Where'd you come from?
My dad's Angolan and my mum's Congolese.
Right. Proper African face and boobies. Can I see your bum?
Yes, please.
Can you stand that? Because no, she got a nice. Rick, don't say nothing because he thinks that I'm always up there feeling up the women. Last time I feel up someone's ass.
No, it's not even that.
And it's all natural. That's why I want to show
I'm not a breast man. I rate asses.
Her bum looks good.
So if you know what to rate, you will know what to rate. You get me?
And she's got the nice upside down heart shape.
Yeah, bro.
There's nice parting. I can see why you go to the gym now because you're quite slim.
I used to be fat. I used to be like size 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, 16 is not fat.
No, 16 is fat.
Exactly.
16 is fat.
What much stones is that?
What are you, about 10 now?
10.
Right, 16 is fat.
What's 16 stones in dress size?
No, size 16.
Oh, size 16.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Right.
That is a lot. I thought you meant 16 stones. I was like, oh, that's like heavy set kind of.
No, I put the work in. When I was fat, I was delusional as well. So.
What made you transition the thing?
I went on a date.
And someone told you that you're too big.
I catfished someone. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I catfished someone because I posted all my skinny pictures because I still thought I was her.
Yeah.
And then reality hit when I was being treated different because I'm a city girl.
Yeah.
That's
like, the attitude stays the same, but the reality is like different now. Like I don't have it like that. Like guys ain't buying me drinks. It got weird, and then I had to.
So you don't believe in all that fat body positivity? It's not there.
Unfortunately, no.
Is that why you have? And is that why you have? You see a therapist?
Yeah.
I think that's good. You see, being a whale is not all it's cracked up to be.
Bro, you said something deep there. You was like, I went out and I wasn't myself, or something like that. Like something just struck me. Like so.
I just love the fact that she's out there saying that she's getting therapy and that she lost all this weight and she goes to the gym and she's gone from something fat whale that was delusional to a natural girl that's looking unnatural. but it's all natural. But that's what's freaking me out because it's all natural. And I know you've got really good bra on, you've got really good underwear on. So I know that you pay a lot for your underwear and they're always going to stay up there because you got good support.
Yeah, but my thing is, I do all of this.
Why?
For me. Because
is it because you were fat before and you appreciate now the hard work it takes and the dedication it takes to keep your size?
100%. Have you ever been fat before?
I was a size 12. I thought I was fat.
No, but that's not fat.
And I'm size 8, so...
That's not... That is not fat.
But no, I think when I was pregnant, I went up to a size 14 and I felt fat then, but that was being pregnant. But, no, when I must admit, I went up to a size 12 and I went to Barbados and it was horrible because it was hot and all between your legs gets all sweaty and then all underneath your breast, you can't wear t-shirts because all underneath your breast you've got the sweat marks and then all the middle of your back and you can't wear no nice shorts because it looks as if you wet yourself, or when you're sitting down in a chair and it's leather and you wake up you think, have I left that print there, that wet, damp, fat ass print? So no, it wasn't nice as a size 12. I couldn't imagine being a size 16.
Yeah, no, I was a size 16.
Why are you laughing? I'm describing my trauma. That was my fat trauma.
We could laugh about it now, innit?
Because, listen, if I was a size 8 before, right, to me size 12 was fat, right? So she's a size 10 and to her size 16 was fat. But it's going to be the same experiences. Because being fat's horrible. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how much you spin around on the ice with your ice skates talking about your periods. I don't care. You're not selling people the wrong thing. Being fat is miserable. You go somewhere hot and sit down and see all the sweat pouring off and all the wet patches everywhere and all the between and all that, your legs rubbing together when you're walking. Come on.
Yeah, but
there's no space. You got to put powder in between, all the chafe in between. And that's just me at a size 12.
Yeah, but some guys like big women.
So why do you care about what we like?
Because we do a lot
No, wait, hold on.
you,
No,
let's be honest.
Hold on. Because if guys said, oh, we only like girls with big and small waist and then you'd be like, would that be the case?
I don't get that. She just says some men like fat women. They do.
That's making an excuse for the fat women, I'm saying.
No, that's making an excuse for the men because, like she said, nobody was buying her anything. Nobody was telling her anything. So by rights, if the men out there leave the wells alone, they would somehow do what she done and go and do something about it. But because the men are out there with them, they're tricking themselves. They're in delusion that she was. Because I'm sure that if you had a man at that size and he loved you, you wouldn't even realize that you were fat.
Exactly.
That's my point, though. That's literally my point. So I'm saying the guys, they when they say I like big women, normally in my head I normally think two things. One, you can't get no big, no good, no top gal for one, and two, you're just making an excuse for her to get away with her stuff. Like the guy that was cooking the other girl's food and the reaction we was doing, they allow her to get away.
She's a gainer. She wanted to be as big as possible.
Oh, he's a feeder then?
Yeah,
yes, he's a feeder.
All her meals.
What does that even mean?
So
there's men that like women fat and they feed them and feed them and feed them.
Yeah.
So it's unhealthy. It's an unhealthy infatuation they have with that, or they can't get good gal. So when they say, I like big girls, they don't understand. For big girls, that gives other girls excuses to allow girls being big.
Oh, okay, hold on. We got a caller. Sorry. And don't forget, this is a clean conversation channel. Hi. Can we hear you? Hang on. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm actually from Montana.
Hi. What's your name?
Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. What do you want to add to the village?
Thank you. I actually, when you guys were talking about cheating, I just had a comment about that. I know it was sort of back there a little bit.
No, go ahead.
So I'm married and I've kind of changed my mind on this of like, would you stay together if he cheated or she cheated?
Yeah. And
I used to think like, oh no, like if you did that, just the betrayal, and it doesn't take away any of that. However, I've just, and I guess from a little bit of a religious perspective, I've kind of changed my mind in thinking of no, you still have to work through it, just like the same vows. And I know the gentleman on the right in the denim, he was like, well, you got to know the situation and all of that, which I totally get. And I think there is a part of it where if you're going to come back from it and have any meaningful relationship from then on, you need to start over again. And there has to be an apology, I suppose, as deep as what the betrayal was. And so that was just my thought on it and kind of what I've discussed.
No, I agree with you. I think that once you're married, once you made them vows, for better, for worse, I think cheating is one of those for worse.
Yeah.
So I think that with me, I said no. But if I was married or had children, then it would be like, yes, we'd work at it. And obviously, as a Christian, if it happened to you, you'd go and get therapy, you'd go and get counselling, family counselling. If he wants to join in, let him add him in. Yeah, there's somebody else that just wants to come in.
Yeah, but what if doesn't the Bible also talk about adultery as well?
Yeah,
the same Bible, doesn't it say that cheating is wrong?
But does it say does it say that in a marriage?
Things are wrong,
of course,
it doesn't. But it also says that for single people, not to sleep around. So the Bible says a lot about sleeping around.
It says fornication is for sleeping around. Adultery is for when you're married.
The Bible says that if your loins are lusting and you fancy having sex, get married first. That's what the Bible says. It's in there. Am I right, young lady?
Yeah.
It says that if you want to have sex, the Bible tells you go and get married first and have sex with the person.
Yeah, but it also says do not commit adultery.
It also says forgive each other and love each other. It also says we're free to do whatever we want. It also says that the family's supposed to stay together. And then you put the law on top of it and then you do the vows. So not only have you gone with the Bible, right? And if you decide to go and get married legally with paper, you've already made those vows. You've signed yourself up for it, mate, for better, for worse.
Adultery is a major sin, though.
But who are we? All sins are forgivable.
Except for a couple, but yeah.
No, but all sins are forgivable. Maybe not by us, but all sins are forgivable.
I'm saying God don't forgive all sins.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
You'll tell one day, maybe, if we're in the same place. But yeah, so I just believe that, yeah, you want to forgive him. If you're married, you've signed up for it. Once nobody's life's in danger, stay in the marriage and work it out.
I like your idea of the contract, a kind of premarital contract.
Yeah, I think you should have relationship contracts.
That's actually a really good idea because it really puts everything into black and white and there's no disputing it at that point.
All of it, I worked that out throughout my life. I think that if you have your, what do you call them things? Like, I was talking about it the other day. No, there's like the standards that, deal breakers. That's it. Some people got deal breakers. Once you got married, you ain't got no deal breaker. Your only deal breaker is compromisation or to compromise. That's your only deal breaker as far as I'm concerned if you're married. So once you get married, there's no deal breakers. There's only compromise. So if someone cheats on you and your standard wasn't, we're not gonna cheat then, and your husband cheated, suck it up. You married him. Get over it. Deal with it. Change it. Change yourself. Change him. Get counselling.
But how easy is it these days to say I want a divorce because my trust was broken, and a lot of marriages, if not more than half, end in divorce these days.
A lot of marriages are done with religion.
So they're like secular marriages.
People just go and get married.
Yeah,
and a lot of marriages have nothing to do with religion. And you will find that the marriages that stay together are the marriages, like church marriages. She just said that you're a Christian, right, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Christian. And to me, that gives her marriage a bit more oomph than him meeting a woman and saying, we're going to go and get married. There's a big difference. Because he's got no background. He even got a prenup. But she's got her religion. And that's what makes her stronger. That's why she would work at it.
And that's embedded in the community as well, which is more powerful.
That's the difference between somebody getting married and getting divorced and a religious person. No matter what religion it is, getting divorced. There's a big difference in how they get divorced